spots, and he's not worried about necessarily if he gives up some points, and I think that makes it fun.
Here's a story now on a very confident, very successful freshman, Taylor Lujan.
Redshirt freshman Taylor Lujan is a long way from home. He is a 14-hour drive from his hometown of Carrolton, Georgia, where he was a 4-time Georgia state champion and posted 223 wins in high school. Coach Schwab built a relationship with Taylor several years ago, and because of that tight bond, Taylor is attending UNI and competing for the Panther wrestling program.
I really trusted him, you know. It wasn't like, some coaches, like, it's kind of just a little act. And you can kind of tell, like, they tell you something, they mean it, but I really thought he was genuine about everything he said. I think when it came down to it, when I came here, I was like, I really trust him. I feel comfortable here, and it made it just that much easier to decide to come here.
Taylor's friend Jake Hodges had left Georgia and joined the Panther wrestling program a couple of years earlier. Having both Hodges and Schwab at UNI made it an easy decision for Taylor.
Another guy who was wrestling at our club with Jake Hodges came and we were practice partners before he left for college, and I'd always text like, hey, what's different about UNI? He's like, we're just a real tight-knit group of guys. We're like a family. I was like, okay. I trust Jake a lot, so his opinion meant a lot to me when he was telling me that. And then when I finally got up here, I was like, he is right. Like, he wasn't lying about anything.
He was recruited highly across the country. It wasn't like there was only a couple places. There was a lot of places that were looking at him, and I just felt with his personality and how he competes, and getting to know a guy a little bit more, and him getting to know us certainly helped. But I think that's what you do. You build a relationship with a guy, and then they believe in what's going on, and he's a part of a great team. And hopefully he'd tell you right now that, hey man, this was definitely the best choice for me. No matter how my career ends up as far as credentials or accolades, this was the best choice for me. And I know that's how we feel, and hopefully he feels that way. He's put a good start on his career.
After redshirting last year, Taylor was mentally and physically prepared to have a huge freshman season. Heading into the MAC championships, he has 24 wins and only 4 losses and is ranked nationally.
I think staying loose and just letting it fly out there on the mat, not getting tight or tense, or getting in a super close match and being like, oh man, I gotta calm down, just kind of having fun and just letting the fur fly out there.
He's right there, and I think that I know that he's got another level in him, and that's a great thing for him and for us. We know that, and I think it's just going to keep coming out.